Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP. Today we begin a 3-part mini-series using the 7TV apocalypse rules called Krieg, Toten. American briefing. Outside Paderborn, Germany, U.S. 3rd Armored Division sector. Another boring night manning the checkpoint on the road to Paderborn. Sergeant Tom Krieg and his squad have been here for a week, and all they have seen is a couple of cow carts and military traffic. At least they're not being shot at anymore. The men know the war only has a few days left and simply want to go home. Sergeant Krieg and his assistant squad leader Corporal Augustus Harper, who have been together since the beginning of the war, know that until the paper is signed, anything is possible. They make sure their men stay focused and on mission. Suddenly, around 0100 hours, the radio crackles to life with the frantic cries of checkpoints all over the area, requesting immediate support. Between the gurgling sounds and the ominous inhuman moans, Krieg makes out the words, "The dead live." Mission. Krieg and his squad must hold off the shambling horde until the final act, to buy time for the forces behind him to get organized. Once the final act begins, Krieg must lead his squad off the table to link up with the rest of his unit. 5 objectives, 3 halfway up the board, 2 more in the bunkers. If Krieg's men can secure all the objectives, they will receive a bonus in the next episode. German briefing. The order has been given. The time is now. Herr Dr. Gregor Scheiner, leader of the mysterious group of Nazi scientists known as the Architects, will now unleash hell. Harnessing the power of the obelisk of Dresdneth, he reanimates the corpses of 50,000 dead German troops and sends them out to destroy the Allies in central Germany, and after that the world. Mission. The zombie horde, led by the Architect and assisted by the great werewolf Rodion, must overrun the checkpoint and attack Paderborn itself. Now we will take a look at the forces. So we begin with the American squad. So these are the guys that are going to be manning the checkpoint, which is going to be the sandbags, and the house is also part of the checkpoint. Commanding the squad, we have Sergeant Tom Krieg, the ultimate survivor. So I'll be using the ultimate survivor car. He's the star of the show. Assisting him is grizzled veteran Corporal Augustus Harper. He is the co-star. And we have a grunt unit. So we have the grunt leader. This is Corporal Ronald Jones. And we have 5 grunts. So Jones is going to be armed with a submachine gun. And the 5 grunts are going to be armed with self-loading rifles. Also hand chosen the mutation and gear cards for this. This is scenario specific. So they're going to have the smoke grenade and a walkie-talkie. So smoke grenade effect, the model cannot be targeted by strikes until they attempt to strike or until they start of your next turn. All attacks made by this model while using this item count as rear attacks. It costs 2 plot points. And a free action for the walkie-talkie. Choose one non-vehicle model which has not already activated this turn. This model can activate this turn for free. And the total plot points generated by this force is going to be 6. So not very many plot points, but with the leader rules for the units, it should be enough. But we'll see. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the bad guys. And here we have the bad guy, the Nazi force led by one of the architects. So this is not necessarily Dr. Gregor Scheiner, he's the head architect. But he does have minion architects, and this is going to be the Utopian Architect number 791. So Utopian Architect is the star. We're also going to have the Great Werewolf Rodion. He's going to be using the Alpha Predator card as co-star. And then the Shambling Horde here, we have 18 zombies. So these are the extras. So this is going to generate 12 plot points. So the way that these zombies activate is quite interesting, and we'll see that when we get playing. But as you know, if you play this game, that each 2 extras generate a plot point, and when you have 18, that's a lot of plot points, but as I said, it's an interesting way that they activate, so we'll see that when we start playing. So the mutation cards, which is what these guys are going to use, we have Mind Reader. Model can change results of up to 1 dice just rolled, either a 1 or a 6. And then we have Super Strength. This model may add +2 to their fight strike. +2 to their fight strike. Their opponents also suffers push 3 inches. Oh, I forgot that the Utopian Architect has the gear special effect. So he gives him 1 more either gear or mutation card. So I'm going to add Forked Tongue. one one non-robot or non-vehicle model within 2 inches and in line of sight gains the dominated status. So they get an extra one, thanks to Architect here. And that's it. So those are the forces. Now we'll talk about deployment and mission a little bit. All right, so here we have deployed. So the Architect and the Shambling Horde, along with Rodion the Werewolf, are going to deploy along the east board edge, just like that. Meanwhile, Sergeant Krieg and his men are manning the checkpoint. So we have Sergeant Krieg himself is over here. He's kind of in command of the house side. He's got one of the grunts with him. Then we have Ronald Jones and the other grunts here. And then we have Harper as well, the grizzled veteran on that far end here. So we have also we have a excuse me, objective, and another objective over there in the orchard. And if the grunts and the good guys can get all 5 of those, they'll get a bonus when we play the next episode. As far as terrain goes, we have some line of sight blocking clumps of trees. This will block line of sight as well, up to 6 inches. The fence is going to be soft cover, hard cover for all of these, although the Shambling Horde really has very limited shooting weapons. I think only the Architect has a stun pistol, so he's the only one that's going to be doing any shooting. Other than that, as the rules state, these guys have to hold out. They have to hold their positions until the final act, which means when the countdown cards reach the final act, they will start being able to withdraw. So we will also start throwing in zombies from the sides, both sides, north and south board edges, once the final act begins. If it's looking like the zombies are just getting blown out, we might start bringing them in the second act, but we'll see. We'll just play it by ear. I just want to also say, this is only our second official game of this. I have a few practiced solo games under my belt, but if we make any mistakes, which we probably will, I apologize for that. As usual, just let us know what we did wrong. Hopefully we won't do too much wrong, as it's a pretty intuitive, straightforward game, and I think we'll do okay, but just wanted to throw that out there. So that's the mission, that's the armies, and we will get started. Andre's arrived. I've explained the mission to him. He's going to be the Americans. I'm going to be the evil bad guys. So first we need to do is determine who has the first turn. So roll a d6 and add the highest mind value.
3. 7.
My mind is 5.
That's a smart zombie.
Oh, you got a 6. Oh, you won.
7.
Yep, and I got a 6.
Oh, yes, I won.
Okay, so I'm going to get 2 extra plot points if I needed them.
Yeah.
But you do get to go first. So we've assigned all of our plot points. And go ahead and start with the countdown deck, Andre.
Countdown deck. Countdown card 1, Act 1, out of frame. You can move up to 3 of your non-vehicle models up to 3 inches each. If these moves end with them in base contact with hard or soft cover or an obstacle.
Okay, that's maybe possible. While Andre is formulating his plan and reading his cards, a couple things I want to bring up. We're going to reduce the range of the weapons to 18 for the rifles and 8 for the submachine gun, just because it's nighttime. So World War II, there's not really any night vision technology. Also, these objectives in the bunkers, they're not going to be able to be collected until Act 2. So he's not going to be able to just run back there while he waits for me to get here and just grab them. So hopefully by Act 2 he's going to have something to think about that might make grabbing these a bigger decision. Anyway, so Andre's got his 6 plot points and he's going to make some moves. Andre's burned 3 plot points, and with that he activated 3 grunts, all rushing out to the objectives to grab them. Meanwhile, everyone else just staying in the bunker. So he's got 3 left over he's going to put in the bank, 3 plot points, and I believe that that's it, right?
That's it.
Alright, so on to the zombies. The first thing we'll do is we'll pull the countdown card. Hit your mark. Choose 1 extra model in play and push that model up to 6 inches. That model is also knocked down. Excludes driver and passengers. I chose to move this guy back, so he must have obviously caught a sight or heard something very disturbing. He started running back, he tripped, and he's now
Do
floundering
not
around
run
on the
backwards
ground.
on uneven terrain
In the dark.
in the dark
Okay.
when the apocalypse is occurring.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I got that straight. So now I'm going to have to do some explaining on the zombies, how they move. So they can only move 2 inches, but they can move twice, which means 4 inches. But they have this zombie moan. So zombie moan says when this model is activated, choose up to 2 friendly extra models within 6 inches of these models, or 6 inches. These models can immediately move 2 inches. So he can effectively drag the zombies with him. And it's a free activation. So I can move 4, move 2. And with another plot point, I could move, you know what I mean? They kind of stagger 4, 2,
So
4,
you can
2.
give 8 inches a turn if I'm doing my math right.
With 3 plot points, I can move 1 3-man group 8 inches.
Oh, hey, look, all your guys are in 3-man groups.
But-
Coincidence?
But I don't have enough to do that.
Darn.
I
You've only got 18?
I've got 18 zombies, yes.
Oh. So that only correlates to 9 plot points.
Okay, let me think about this. So what I'll do is maybe now I'll just move everything and then we'll come back. I wound up having 2 plot points left over. I wanted to have a couple in the bank. So the groups that have the 2 plot points, they've moved up further. So a group that only spent 1 would look like this. So we got a staggered line of zombies coming down. Architect 791 back here. And Rodion, the great werewolf, has moved into there. He's really fast. He can move 6 inches twice, obviously, but he also has the on the hunt. So I actually could have moved further. For 1 plot point, this model can make 1 move action towards the closest objective. But he also has a special action jump. Move this model up to 5 inches away. He can actually jump over people as well. So he's got 12 plus 6 plus plus 1 plus 5. So he can really haul some ass. But that's kind of the idea behind a werewolf. They're fast, they're aggressive. The exact opposite of these zombies. So anyway, this is what it looks like now. Shambling horde. Architect 791 is controlling his horde in this sector of the line. And that's it. Next card, Andre.
Well, Starstruck. Choose 1 opposing extra. You can make 1 move activation with this model. Excludes drivers.
Oh, so you can move one of my zombies.
2 inches.
Andre just moved this zombie here back next to Architect 791, and Andre is going to have 8 plot points. Alright, so Andre actually had 9, and he's used 4 of them. So first thing he did, Sergeant Krieg, who is a loner, according to his card, but he's the leader of the squad. But he doesn't like giving commands. He's kind of been thrust into the job against his will, but he's just so good. Anyway, he moved up. This private over here, he's heard something growling, thrashing around in the orchard. He was hesitant to move in, but Krieg
said, "Get your butt moving, Private. I'm covering you." And
motivated
he jumped
him
out of cover, risking his own life just to make sure he had covering fire on the objective.
So he's covering this. So this private did make it into the orchard. He did grab the objective with an action. Meanwhile, Jones activated with the group. This guy moved up. They're coming up with him. This guy's looking a little nervous.
Well, seeing as his buddy just ran backwards and fell on his ass.
Yeah, there's something out there, boys. And then meanwhile, that guy moved up
and he's actually taking a shot.
Yeah, he actually is the only one that has range to one of those zombies. So we'll take a shot over there. All right, so we're going to do our first shot of the game. This private here, he sees the zombie here. And what we're going to do is fire. So defense roll goes first. Zombie's defense is only 6, so not great. So a 7, and I don't even think you should even.
Can I even miss?
No, because your weapon is what? A
self-loading.
It's a 7.
7.
Yeah, so we all hit.
I just rolled and I hit a zombie.
Yep, and the zombie loses a wound, which means he's down.
And the grizzled veteran yells out, "Hold your fire till you can see the green of their eyes."
Is that what he said? Okay, I don't remember that, but this is an alternate timeline. So that's it for Andre. He's got 5 left over, and we move back to the zombie phase, which is just a lot of shambling. Fast forward.
Ooh.
That sounds promising.
Sounds like an interesting zombie.
Now choose 1 opposing non-vehicle model. Move that model into base contact with the closest piece of scenery. I've decided to move Krieg Sergeant Krieg has moved back to the sandbag bunker. Now I'll move
He's
the
the
horde.
only one that had a good view of the main zombie horde.
Yeah.
And the werewolf.
Well, he's supposed to be covering that private over in the orchard.
He
So
is.
much for that.
I got you, Private.
Yeah, from back there. These zombies moved up. So I used pretty much the same thing. I did kind of switch a few around to do double activation on a couple of zombie groups like these guys. So this is what it looks like now. The architect has moved up. Rodion has sprinted through, got his free move towards the objective, moved in to contact the private, and he's going to get 2 attacks since he's made it into contact on his first move. Other than that, I have no attacks, so go ahead and roll your defense, Andre.
All right.
You're fighting a werewolf here. So I have a rend, a strike 9, which is really good.
Yeah.
Actually, he could have activated for free. He's a loner too.
Oh.
So I'm going to have 1 extra. Plot is a defense of 8. I'm an attack of 9. I'm going to get 2 attacks. I also forgot that the Alpha Predator has the prey rule. So I'm supposed to pick a model, and Rodion can re-roll strike dice against it, and obviously I would have picked Sergeant Krieg
So I'm actually gonna burn 2
to add 2 dice.
to add 2 dice.
Okay, so the first roll, go ahead.
So
You're an 8.
I roll them all together.
Yep.
And yeah,
Okay, so you got a
7.
7 plus 8,
is 15.
which I don't even think I can't even match, can I? Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
With a good roll.
Yeah.
Come on, Rodion, rip his head off. No,
No.
that's not going to do it. But Rodion does get another attack because I get the free attack because I contacted you. So roll your defense if you want to roll again.
Do I have to, or can I just use this one?
No, you can't use that one. Come on, man.
I like that roll.
So are you going to burn any more plot points to try to save that private's life?
Man, but it worked. It worked.
It did.
Yeah, I'll burn 1 more.
Okay, so you're going to roll 2 dice.
2 dice. Come on.
This could be the most...
Pair of 5s.
Okay.
Not so much. Okay.
So what'd you get?
A 10.
A 10. So I just need a 1.
You got to roll a 1 on D6.
Gotcha.
Hey, look at that. I'm dead.
Private Thompson, disemboweled in the orchard by Rodion. Brutal.
But it took you both attacks.
Yeah. He was very brave at the beginning, but by the end, not so much.
Rodion wasn't expecting him to actually put up a defense.
And these are Americans, damn it. They don't just roll over.
Okay. That
And,
it?
yeah, that's it. So I have 3 plot points left. So Andre,
All right.
if you would please.
I would off-camera action. Choose 1 non-vehicle model. This model can take 1 action immediately.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Wow.
The free action, Sergeant Krieg is going to fire at Rodion. I'm going to burn 1 of my plot points to add a dice. So the Alpha Predator's defense is 9, which is pretty solid. So
Because he did promise covering fire.
okay, just a 4. Okay,
All right.
13.
13.
You're a strike at 8.
I need a 5+. That was
No.
not it.
Zing! Zips past
But
Rodion's
you
head.
heard it?
Oh, I know you're there now. Okay, now Andre will get his plot points and he'll take his turn. This private grab the objective. Or is moving back towards the bunker.
Listen to the grizzled veteran and
Yeah.
quit popping off at long-range
That's
zombies.
right. Harper's over here yelling at him, "Get your ass back here!" Meanwhile, Jones had this guy move up, touch it, or he moved up and grabbed it.
He moved up and grabbed it, yes.
And then Jones and this private are moving up to provide covering fire. Meanwhile, Krieg is going to use his loner rule, which lets him activate for free, but he's going to use 2 plot points to activate his hanging by a thread special effect. If you could read that real quick for star quality.
So if I've got fewer models than my opponent, I can do this. And I gain an extra die roll on all strike rolls made this turn and can re-roll all strike rolls made this turn.
So 2 free dice and you can re-roll both. And he's shooting at Rodion, so I have two plot points left. Do I even bother? Or I just take the wound and... Yeah, I'll bother. Who knows? You might roll crappy twice. Maybe. So I'll spend 1. I'll roll 2 dice for Rodion as an 8. Oh, damn.
Close.
Okay.
So
but
you
still
got
not a horrible roll.
13, and I'm at an 8, so I need a 5 again,
I'm at a
right?
14. 9.
Oh.
But you get to re-roll these. Which you probably should.
A 6. Yeah. Don't get to add
Actually, you
them
could
up.
have kept that 4.
And then I'd get a +1.
Because that's an automatic +1 to whatever you roll. I don't think it says you have to re-roll everything, does it? It says,
No.
Okay. So you might as well keep that, because that's what you need on your extra dice anyway.
Okay.
I don't think... You have 5? I think you made it.
8, 13.
No, you didn't make it. You missed.
Okay.
Yeah, Rodion survives.
All right. So second
Zing.
activation.
Second.
Doesn't he have 2 activations?
You can't shoot twice.
You can't shoot twice.
Not unless you have that shoot twice rule.
Oh. Well, if I'm only shooting once, can't I use the... don't you get a +1 bonus if you don't do anything else?
+1 bonus to what?
To your shooting if you're just sitting stationary.
I don't think so. I think you only get that if you aim. If you do an aim shot. If
So
you
how
would
do
have
you do an aim
aimed,
shot?
you would have had to say aim. Which I guess you would have if you knew about it. Unless you plan on moving.
I was not going to move. No, I was.
So
just...
is it still though? Do you even hit me even then?
Yeah.
So we have a 5, a 6. So we'll say it was a hit, just because he did the aim shot.
I was thinking I got to shoot twice.
So we got.
Otherwise, I would have figured it out.
Well, hold on here.
More special rules.
I am camouflaged. Does that do anything for me? I don't think that does anything in shooting. Does it? This model becomes camouflaged for the turn. Can move through other models. Not affected by block.
And rear attacks.
After any strike roll. Yeah, I don't think it does anything for that.
Okay.
You think it would? Camouflaged, I mean.
You would, but...
Okay, well anyway, he took a wound as we have it right now.
Alright.
So he's down to 1 wound.
And then I got one more shot here.
Okay.
On lead zombie.
Alright, so lead zombie is a 6. Oh,
Ooh.
you could miss.
I could.
He's only at a 7. Huh?
11.
That's a tie.
That's a hit.
Yep. Dead zombie. Another one down.
Dead zombie.
Okay,
Dead
and then you
zombie.
left with 3 plot points, right?
What groups did that?
I don't know.
Okay, I just made it up.
Dead zombie?
Anyway,
I don't know.
it had a ring to it. Dead zombie. Dead
So anyway, so now it's my turn. So I will draw a countdown card. Oh, Act 2 is about to start. Chase sequence. This is a vehicle one. Should have probably taken that one out. But so we'll just go ahead and move all the zombies and Rodion. All right, so I've moved everyone up. Even the Architect 791 has moved up, and we're having a little chat with this private.
And a very nice conversation.
Yeah,
he's actually a really nice guy when you get to know him.
Yeah, that architect, he's really a friendly guy. So he's convinced this American private to join his side because we use the fork tongue mutation, which is a free action.
What? It wasn't just a convincing conversation?
No, we
You're
brainwashed him.
using your magic on him?
It's brainwashed him. So anyway, this guy's now dominated. He's on our side now. Meanwhile, Rodion's attacking this grunt here. And that's it. So we'll just do Rodion.
So
He does get 2 attacks. Yep.
I'm
not gonna use any.
go. Woo.
Okay.
And Grunt's defense of 8. I got a 14. No, 12.
So I got you. So that grunt is toast. Oh man. Okay. So that's that. Everyone's just moved up. I've brainwashed one grunt. This guy's on the run, and we'll see if we can make it. So next card, Andre. Now we're moving into the second act here, so things are going to start getting a little bit more.
Second act. Okay, something I can use. And Diva! Choose one of your stars or co-stars. No strike might be made against this model until the start of your next turn.
Well, not super useful at the moment because nothing's really in. All your stars and co-stars are on the back line there, and
My star. I guess he's going to have to rush up.
Yeah, so he doesn't get hit. And the first thing, he activated that grunt. He's going to shoot and fall back. So, might as well... Well, let me just... He wants to do Krieg first. So Krieg's going to fire at Rodion.
Because I need to know what happens there.
So I have to roll this defense first. Okay, so he's shooting at Rodion. So I do have one left. Can I get that lucky again? Yeah, okay, I'll just take my fire-powered rifle to the face. Ooh. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. Good thing you get to re-roll, but you're going to have to.
How much did I
Because he's using his hanging by a thread. I'm a 9, you're an 8.
Well, it was... So, Eagle Eye... And,
it's not Eagle Eye.
Or, no.
Eagle Eye is this guy.
Aim shot.
Right. Oh, yeah, right. So
aim shot.
So you tie. So, okay, you got him.
Okay.
I think he's down. Yeah, aimed shot. Whew. Forgot about that. So Krieg has taken down the werewolf Rodion with the 2 high-powered rifle shots.
Okay. And now...
Must have been silver bullets.
I got
unless he just literally blew them apart.
Sergeant there that sees an officer that...
So you're going to try to shoot at that architect? You know it's a 3-inch template, right? For the machine gun? Submachine gun? This game shoots a 3-inch template on a submachine gun. So you will hit your own guy if you care. He is brainwashed at the moment. Your other option is to move up there, grab him, shake him by the shoulders, snap him out of it, but then you'll both be stuck right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a tough call for Jones. What's he going to do? I would just say get the hell out of Dodge, but we'll see. You do have a submachine gun. You get back in here. Once they get up here, you can hose them down.
It's I'm not real big on leaving men behind.
He's brainwashed. It's too late for him. He's going to become a zombie here in a few minutes anyway.
Well,
probably.
It's not too late, but we don't know that because this is our first encounter. So
okay,
yeah.
Well, Jones.
Oh, so roll your zombie defense over here.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this private is firing over here, so I'm only a defense of 6, 8. Yeah, you got him. You're a 7. You can't possibly lose that one.
Good thing.
So another dead zombie.
All right,
Okay.
and I'll finish my move.
All right. Corporal Harper, the grizzled veteran, the co-star, has ran up to here. Meanwhile, Corporal Jones is going to fire his submachine gun at these two. So it's a blast, so he's going to hit both of them. So we'll just go here. 3 and a 4.
Okay, so against the 3.
That's good.
And against the 5.
I think you still got it. Yeah, because I'm a 6 and you're a 7. Yeah.
Sweet. So
2 dead zombies. So
So
Jones
pop
has
2
blasted
more
2 zombies with a
zombies.
submachine gun.
Submachine gun blast. Just a quick blast as he
Quick squirt.
dashes over towards the objective.
Andre's hell bent on getting all these objectives, which is good. He's
Well-
still got to get this one though.
We were told grab the objectives and get off the board. We're
Yep.
following orders, sir.
And that's it. And you got 2 plot points left, right?
Yes.
And then it is now the zombie turn.
Oh, did you mention I also
Oh, yeah.
back, I activated and got contact here. So
McMillan, Private McMillan there, just move
so I
back
got that one.
since it's second act. So he's got 2 objectives. He's still got to get that one. And Jones is apparently going after the one in the orchard. Now I think it's safe that there's no werewolf running around anymore.
It makes it a little easier.
Continuity error. One model in your cast can remove 1 status. One model in the opposing cast gains the same status. I don't have any statuses.
Okay. Well, then I won't gain one of your statises.
Okay, so I'm actually going to be down some plot points now, right? Because I have 1,
You got
2,
1, 2,
4
3,
dead
4,
zombies.
5.
5 dead zombies.
So you're down 2 plot points.
So I'm down to 10. I'm actually down to 9 because I lost Rodion. So suddenly I'm not going to be able to control these zombies very well anymore. Now that I'm starting to lose plot points. So this whole blob has moved up. I've been forgetting the Utopian Architect has influential. When this model activates, choose one friendly model in the playing area who is not activated this turn. This model can activate for free. So I could have done one of those every countdown card and been banking some extra plot points, which is kind of a big feature for this character on the server, but I didn't. But anyway, I'm doing it now. So they moved twice. They moved up twice. I even moved this solo zombie over here. Meanwhile, this group has moved up a couple times. That group moved up once. My new acquisition here, Private Podunk, who I have control over, is going to turn around and he's going to fire his rifle at poor Corporal Harper.
Okay,
So
Harper.
roll Harper's defense. He's a 9.
And
You got 2 wounds.
attack a 7.
Yeah, I got the Garand, so I got to attack a 7 against a 9.
I'm actually going to roll 2 dice.
Okay, he's burning the plot point. Okay. Come on. Yeah, nothing. He missed. He's brainwashed. What the hell?
Yeah.
Can't see straight.
He didn't really want to hit him.
So that I was kind of waiting to see what happened when Podunk shot. So I still have Architect 791. I could actually reach either of these 2 guys in close combat. Or I could try to stun one of them with my stun pistol. Let me think about it. But other than that, I'm done. I just moved all the zombies up. And let me think about what I want to do with the Architect. The Architect has advanced. And we're going to fire at Harper with our stun pistol. So if you would roll your defense dice, please.
Okay.
See if we can stun Harper. Oh no.
Go for it.
What do I need? A 6? It's an 8. So we're tied? Yep. Defense 8, attack 8. So I need a 5.
Woo.
See if I can bring down Harper with the stun gun. It's a miss.
That was scary.
Okay, I think that's it for me. Everything is activated. I got what? 2 extra plot points, and it's your go, Andre. So if you would pull a countdown card, you can actually start pulling 2 at any point.
I was thinking about it, but I think I'm still okay with just 1.
Okay.
Callback. Choose 1 opposing extra that has been removed from play and place it within 2 inches of any other opposing model.
Awesome. So you can put one of my zombies back on the board. Thanks, Andre.
Gee,
So where'd you put the zombie? I'm sorry, I missed it.
He's in that group of 4 over there.
So the extra that he got called back is over here. Meanwhile, Andre's only getting 5 plot points now.
Which puts me at 6 for
And he
the...
had 1 left over. So he's at 6. And it's getting close. I don't know. This is probably about halfway through the second act. So Andre, he's moved. Harper's moved up. A very brave move. He ran up to McGillicuddy here, who was brainwashed. Threw a smoke grenade. Dropped a smoke grenade. Grabbed McGillicuddy. Shook him by the arm. Said, "Wake the hell up. What's wrong with you?"
McGillicuddy woke up and...
He ran over here.
with the objective.
So he did get the objective. Meanwhile, Jones has he's entered the...
He contacted the objective in the orchard.
Picked it up. He picked it up, right?
And picked it up.
Okay. So he's got some zombies bearing him down on him, but he's in there.
But he's
gonna
got a
grab it.
submachine gun with a 3-inch template. He's not
That's
too
right.
concerned.
The zombies are smart, though. They spread out. Well, the
Except
zombie
that group
controller
of,
is telling
except
him
that
to do
group of 4 back there.
Yeah.
Actually, if I was real evil, I would have stuck him right in the...
Well, I'm going to get to move before you get to shoot at me anyway. Anyway, so I think that was it. Oh, and he's going to have...
Got 1 shot
he's
here.
going to have Krieg just do a regular
rifle
shot.
shot. See if he can pick off a Nazi.
Who are you shooting at? The controller? Okay, he's going to fire at the Architect here. So the Architect's got a defensive 10.
Oh,
15.
Can I even...
What do you got? An 8? No, a 7 now.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
Okay.
So I popped a shot and jumped into cover.
All right, there we go. He's falling back into cover. And that's it. So
Actually, I'm going to fall back into cover
you
in
only get a
contact.
6-inch move. So.
Well, that's... Okay,
so
I'll
he's going to
just-
go contact that.
I'll just go contact that.
Okay, so he's got all the objectives right now. And it's my phase, so let's just pull another Act 2 card. Pirate copy. Pass a mind statistic test with any star or co-star. If the test succeeds, you may randomly draw a card from the gear discard pile. So I need a 3+ because the mind of my star is 5, and on the chart that means a 3 up, which I got.
What you got?
So that means hey, forked tongue is back. I can dominate somebody. Yeah, cool.
Sweet.
And it's so I'll figure out how many plot points I get, and then I'll do my turn. The zombie horde advances. Even this guy, with the influential rule from the controller, the Architect 791. All these guys are advancing up towards the sandbag positions. Meanwhile, these zombies have moved up. Architect 791 himself ran over to there, and we're going to use our free action Charmer. Choose any non-robot extra with no more than 1 health within 4 inches of this model. This model gains the weakened status immediately. So Corporal Jones is weakened, which means he only has 1 action, which means he's in big trouble.
What?
Because he's got zombies all around him.
And
he's gonna have to use that action to
dude
either...
with a big long leather jacket.
Yeah, the Architect. And I think that's it. So I'm still getting 10 for now. Andre's only getting 5 at the moment, I believe. And you have none. He had 1 in the bank. So all right, next card, Andre. I'm done.
So you get 2 extras if I flip extras, huh?
Yeah, if you flip, I believe I'll double check, but I believe if you do 2 cards, that I do get an extra. And remember, if you once the final act starts, zombies are going to start coming in off the edges.
Okay. Act 2. Doggy style. I mean, dodgy sequel. So close. Star qualities cost star less to activate this turn.
Okay, so 1 less plot point to activate any of your star qualities.
Sweet.
So you got 6 to work with. All right, so he's going to have Krieg. He's going to fire at the Architect. He's going to use his special ability, and he's also going to be at -1 cost on that due to the dodgy sequel. He's also going to have... Wait, so Harper's going to shoot over there too?
Yes.
And then move, or...
He's got, so he's going to do his eagle eye.
Yeah. What does that do?
That says gain an extra shot strike dice. This
Okay.
model can choose to re-roll any shot strike dice this activation.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yep.
And then other than that, he's removed the status from Jones with 1 plot point, and then Jones was free to move out, so he's able to get out of there.
And
Barely.
I
At the
probably
skin of his teeth.
I suppose I will drop back 6 here.
Okay.
And all right, so that's all my movement.
So he's burned all of his plot points, and he's going to fire
Got
2 shots over
2
at
shots
my Architect.
here and 4 shots there.
Okay, so let's start over here. So you got 2 grunts firing into these guys here twice, because they can do 2 shots.
Yep.
Since they have the repeating rifles.
So these, how about those 4 dudes right there?
Okay, so this guy here, this guy, this guy. Hey, 1 might make it. Then we'll just, you can't possibly lose to that one. Oh, 2 might make
Okay.
it. Okay, so you're I'm a 6. So I'm at a 12. What's yours? A 7?
I'm shooting at a 7.
So you can't possibly. Oh, yeah, you can't. Can't lose that one, but these 2. So that one there. Oh,
That's
you
a
hit him.
Hit.
A miss.
Is that? That probably is, huh?
That's a miss.
Okay. So
Definitely
I got
is.
3 of them.
Yep. And 1 lived.
Okay. All right. So your Architect.
Okay. Which one are you doing first?
How about we do Creed?
Krieg. Okay. So he's going to be rolling like a bunch of dice, right?
Yeah.
Again. All right. We'll just see. Maybe we'll get lucky here. Nope.
Okay.
A 13. So
So I get.
he needs a 5. But he gets to re-roll everything.
I'm aimed.
Okay, 4 then.
So no, it's +2.
+2. Okay,
So
3
I need a
then.
3.
Yeah, we forgot that on Rodion, even.
There's
Okay,
a hit.
so a hit on the Architect. So he's down a wound. Okay, he's got 2 left.
Okay, so similar thing from Harper.
Okay.
He's got the eagle eye, so
Okay, so what does Eagle Eye do? I'm sorry,
Okay.
you just told me, but
It's alright, it's alright.
I want to know if I should spend a plot
Gain an
point.
extra shot strike dice. This model can choose to re-roll any shot strike dice this activation.
So you get 2 dice and you can re-roll one of
Basically, no, any.
them. Any. So it's the same exact thing as the other guy.
Except
roll
the other
one.
one is good for non-shooting also.
Ah, horrible. Only an 11.
Wow, I guess I can miss, but
Unlikely. So he's down to 1
I
wound.
would be crying.
Alright, that's it. So,
Okay, and this is the end of my turn. I'm going to announce that I am going to steal the scene.
Okay, so pull the next card then. So you're going a second time, which gives me 2 more plot points. I believe.
So I can take do 2 cards, right?
I guess, yeah.
So that would put us into Act 3.
Okay. Final
Cut!
act.
You can choose to immediately gain up to 4.
Ooh.
The opposing side gains the same amount.
Okay.
Go for it.
So you want to gain 4?
Yep.
Alright.
Hell yes.
So I'll gain 4, and then you'll gain 4. And you'll get to go again. So you're going to get 4 plus the 5 that you've been getting, I believe. So since Andre's stealing the scene, he only gains plot points for his stars and co-stars, not the whole cast. If the top card on the countdown deck... Oh, wait a minute, Andre.
Yeah.
If the top card on the countdown deck is a finale card, then no player can steal the scene. Okay, I guess you did it right before it would have
Yeah.
been.
The top card was...
So I can't steal the scene next phase then. So it's game over. Basically the game is over now because I was planning on stealing the scene next and rushing up.
and I was planning on you doing that too. But
So it's basically you can get off the board now. Because I thought I can't possibly stop you if I can't have
Yeah.
a double turn.
yeah.
Alright, we'll see what happens here. So you got...
So I need to hit your architect first. So
Okay.
how many...
Well, I'm gonna have 6 extra ones just because of, or 4 at least. Oh no, you pulled 2, right? So I think I gained 2
Yep.
for that. Okay, so that's 6 plus 1, so I'll do, what, 4 on each. So 2, okay, so 4 dice. So this is coming from one of your guys?
From,
This doesn't
we'll
matter,
start
they're
with
basically the
Krieg.
same, right?
Yeah, that's the same. Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow, a 4.
Okay.
That was a horrible roll. Oh man, I think you got him.
6.
Yeah, he's dead. With plus 2, the name shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's almost impossible.
Well,
for that guy to
we're
miss.
actually even at that point. 8 plus 2 is 10.
All right, so
That's
the
your
architect
defense.
is dead, so I don't even have to spend the other ones. So I just wasted
3.
3 of them. Okay,
So the architect's down.
architect's down.
Okay, so now I'm just boogieing. Because it's the final
Yep,
phase.
yep, you can
I
run off the
head
board.
on off the board.
So we're just going to call it here. So he did get all of his objectives off. The stealing the scene thing, if I would have read it a little bit more carefully, I would have
And a
done that
little
a
earlier.
hell of a lot earlier in the game, like right at the very beginning, just to get an extra round of movement.
Yeah.
I did not realize. I was waiting until the end like Andre did, and I mentioned it. And then, oh, Andre said, oh, I remember now. I'm going to do that. Technically, I could have done it. And if I did, I think I would have won. And you would probably would have got someone off. Maybe
I would
your
have gotten
leader.
off, but I wouldn't have gotten objectives off, and
No.
it wouldn't have been very many dudes.
So, I mean, I was just being a gentleman. I mentioned, I'm going to steal the scene, but then I read, oh, it has to be done in the end phase. No one actually went yet. So technically it was still the
Well,
end phase, but I said,
I was
"Ah,
saying
I'll
what
let
I was
Andre-
doing. But
I'll let
nothing
Andre
had
do it.
Rolled.
I'll be the gentleman.
You did.
I'll suck it up and not do my...
But then you thought you could just double phase me right
Yeah.
back,
Oh, yeah.
and then you read the rules.
Yeah, I might have made a little bit more of an issue of it if I realized that. I might have fought a little bit harder and said, oh, wait a minute.
Well, I think if we'd have realized that, it would have just been a let's just not do any steal the scenes.
We still should have did that.
We should.
We could actually still do that and see what happens.
You want to do that?
So let's figure out what...
Hey, watch this. It's like it never happened.
Well, hold on a second. Let me see how long this video is.
I think it's short enough.
Okay, we'll check it out. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and roll with it. In the end, the squad led by Krieg, they lost 2 men. Poor souls.
Both to the werewolf.
Both to the werewolf. The zombies never actually got into contact. but I think they would have if I didn't screw up the steal the scene thing. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
So next game when we play with the zombies, that's going to have to be front and center. I mean, early in the game, just use it and get a free move up.
Well, keeping in mind though that you only get your star and co-star, so you're going to have to bank some movement first.
That's true. That wouldn't get hardly any. Yeah, well, it's part of the game. It's a strategy that I didn't think of till too late, sadly. But it did help
No,
Andre.
you thought of it just in time.
Exactly. I thought it was just the right moment for Andre to capitalize. But it was an epic moment. He went up. I mean, he even got McGillicuddy out of there. I did not expect McGillicuddy to be making it. Well, I'm not saying they're going home yet. But he's made it out of the clutches of the horde for tonight.
Well, he was turned, and what's
Harper. Harper
yeah.
saved his ass.
He's a grizzled veteran, and he is not going to let one of his men get turned.
Yep.
I mean, he even shot at him,
That's right.
and he still
McGillicuddy.
went up there and just slapped him in the face and said,
They're old drinking buddies.
"Son, don't do that anymore."
Yeah, so the zombies, they were a threat. Not really. I mean, maybe they were a little too far away. I don't think so. I think
it was just right. I was really sweating it.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was kind of cutting close both ways there, really.
yeah. If I'd have missed a couple more shots, pretty much everything I shot at, I hit.
Yeah, and zombies aren't hard to kill either, so that's
Yeah.
part of it.
But it was, yeah, it just got a little thin as my star points started going
Plot
down.
points, yeah.
Plot points started going down.
Yeah.
It was difficult to activate, and I was running into the same problem you had the whole time, was you couldn't move fast enough. And you know, I'm winding up with guys hanging in the breeze out there in front of the bunkers, and it's like, you know, just the fact that I was able to get those three. Okay, so I've only got 2 zombies that might have contacted me,
Yeah, and this zombie that you were laughing about is still alive.
and he might have. Well, no, he wouldn't have made contact because he only had the 4-inch and he couldn't be accelerated.
Right.
But
Actually, he could have if he got within 6 of one of these that maybe had lived.
yeah, but these guys here might have been able to. I mean, what are we looking at here? You're 7 inches away.
Yeah, with a
So-
double go, it would have made it, but.
Yeah, you could have actually got zombies in contact.
And I was going to have zombies coming in off the edges, which, you know, if you didn't get that free move,
Without the free
would have been a
move,
little bit close. It would have been a little bit more dramatic running
Yeah.
off the board.
Well, over here also. Well,
Maybe
yeah,
that.
you'd have been squeezing me, but it's the up the middle where
Yeah.
I was having trouble because with my grunt leader running off being a hero,
He wasn't leading his grunts.
It was expensive to activate those guys.
Yeah, the idea was to have you pushing, you know, trying to get off with both sides and coming down the middle and just trying to get out.
Yeah.
So it didn't exactly turn out that way because of the double go, but still well played. You did it just at the right moment, and yeah, it was pretty epic. You lost 2 men. You're going to make it back to Paderborn. You're going to tell the CEO what the hell's going on. He's going to say, yeah, no shit. So the next phase, Paderborn's a little ways off, though. So what's going to happen, I think, in the next mission is these guys, the survivors, are going to have to infiltrate across a board full of zombies.
Wow. Well,
But what I'm going to do...
they are the only zombie veterans in the theater right now.
well, there's others.
Yeah,
There's others.
There are, okay.
But I think what we'll do is, my plan was whoever survived was going to actually be kind of a named character. Because there's medics, there's scroungers, there's extras that have, not everything has to be grunt. You can actually have a team of extras that are all have specializations and stuff.
Awesome.
So I actually made up a little list of, but I got to see what do we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys left. 2, a star. Could have 2 co-stars too. I mean, we could promote Jones to something else. There's a ton of possibilities with the amount of cards we
Jones
have.
did pull off the
Oh, it's epic.
miracle save of the, actually getting that
I
last.
think Jones might be worth a promotion, a co-star of some type.
McGillicuddy might
McGillicuddy, maybe.
Well, not right. He didn't earn a promotion by going to the dark side, but I mean, that could be an interesting
Still alive.
storyline there.
Yeah, that's
Does
true.
he have more insight into the zombies?
Or maybe he has that zombie thing, that festering deep down that might just snap
Could he
and he'll go
snap?
crazy and kill one of your own guys at some point. Like I said, endless possibilities. So anyway, that was a fun game. The squad made it. Only lost 2 men. Now they have to try to work their way back to HQ, which is not going to be easy with zombies literally blanketing the land.
Yeah, no, and I didn't see this outcome when initially you moved up and you turned him, and I'm looking at this and it's like, best I'm going to do is pull 5 guys off the board at this, and maybe I could get 3 or 4
Yeah, I was
objectives.
I was
but-
very impressed with Harper running up and getting him. I was imagining just hunkering down in the bunkers and waiting till the final act and then run off. But you actually went up there and you saved McGillicuddy's life,
Yep. Well,
and you got all the objectives, which is amazing. So,
you don't want to leave guys behind during a zombie apocalypse.
well,
I mean, that's a
we have,
mantra anyway, but
we have 2 more zombies now, American zombies.
we're going to be back for them.
Actually, they're going to be werewolves, right? Because he get killed by the werewolf.
We're going to be back for them.
All right, well, 2 more werewolves. So anyway, so thanks for watching this one. Stay tuned for the next episode in this little 3-part series we're playing. And it's going to be called, I forgot what it's called. But when we play it, you'll find out. So thanks for
But
watching.
it's going to be an epic name when it's revealed.
Oh, yeah. Epic. It'll just blow you away. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. So check out our Facebook group for Tabletop CP if you want to see what's going on there and with a bunch of other hobbyists like us. And our Patreon page as well if you want to help support the channel, make it better, get access to some patron-only type content as well that we're putting on there. And with that, Andre, do you have anything, last words?
I think I've had enough last words.
All right, so thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.